Hello YouTube, it's Rama again, and I have another toy review today. I don't know if I mentioned this in my 12-inch Godzilla review, but I did say, I might have said, that I was getting a Godzilla Heisei Bandai vinyl figure in the mail from Japan. And I told you guys I was going to do a review on it, so here's the review on my 6-inch Heisei, I think that's how you pronounce it, Godzilla review. Now, before I get on the review, I just want to let you guys know that mine did come with a tag, but I removed it the proper way, so I still have the tags. I'm going to keep these in one of those little card collecting things. But here's the tag for him. Has a nice picture of him on the front. Has something written in Japanese. I don't know what that is, what it says. I'm going to imagine it says Godzilla. And then inside the tag, you have a nice picture of him. It's all in black and white, by the way. It's not my camera quality. It's all in black and white. And you got more information, all in Japanese, so I can't read this. On the back, you have another picture of him. Only a word in English is standard. So we know this is from the standard line, made in 2005, made in China. Made in China, but, you know, sold in Japan. Licensed by Toho. Then it came with this little secondary tag. I think this is the choking hazard tag, but I don't really think nothing comes with this that is a choking hazard. When you get the Jurassic Park figures, well, this was way back in 98. But when you got the Jurassic Park figures, the cards it came with were like actual trading cards. This is just more like a paper card. It's not anything exclusive or special. I just keep it because, you know, it's from Japan. It's my first Japanese figure. So yeah. But yeah, it is my first figure from Japan. Anyway, let's get on to the review. So here he is, the Heisei Godzilla. I think that's how you pronounce it. One thing I noticed about him that I really liked, that I was expecting from him, that I knew was going to happen, was the long tail. Now, for many Godzilla fans, we are not used to the long tail. We're used to our tails being the curved. Here, let me get a Godzilla figure to show. We're used to these kind of tails to fit in the boxes that the figures come in. Now, to my understanding, these Japanese ones aren't sold with boxes. I'm pretty sure they're just sold loose in the stores with the little tags hanging off their neck right here. So yeah, I'm really happy with the long tail. It's a lot cooler than this little stub tail. So we kind of got cheated over on that, but, you know, at least we get something. Another thing I noticed is he is a lot softer vinyl than any of my other figures. I don't know if that's because he was shipped or if it'll harden over time, but it has hardened a little bit since I got him out of the box. He was really like squishy, really squishy when I first put him out of the packaging box. But he's oh yeah, if you hear any voices in the background, that's my sister. It's really loud. But yeah, one thing I really like about it is these spines. They just look really cool on it. Been a while since I've seen one of the Heisei movies, but I know they don't look exactly like this, but this is still a really cool design for them. But other than that, the face is pretty accurate. The feet are a little bulky for what they are. I mean, for the character. They're way too fat. It's just like this entire downward area is really fat, and this upper area is more muscular, so it looks kind of weird. And one other thing is the head doesn't really transition into the spines very well. They look it's very easy to tell that they're completely two different pieces. Excuse me. But that's just because it's one of the older figures. But other than that, it's really cool. The detail on it is it's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing really good, but it's there's some good quality. It's pretty good. Since mine is brand new, I don't have any paint scuffs on it, so yay me. All the paint on it is still fresh. It still smells like fresh vinyl. I don't know if it's just me, but I like that smell. It smells pretty good. His mouth, unlike some of the other figures I have, it's the teeth are just one piece around, but they painted it separately. And his eyes kind of have like this. It almost looks like golden color paint in there. That's the best quality I can get for that close. But other than that, this figure is really cool. The tail is nice and long. Another thing is he's kind of small, but I don't really mind. He fits easy on my shelf. And I noticed in the pictures, a lot of the figures had this weird foot thing where the foot was like that. But not mine. Mine has two solidly grounded feet. So that's good. That's cool. He actually came a lot earlier than I thought he was. He was supposed to come on the 15th, but he came today on the 13th. So again, yay for me. But one figure that I really like that he really does size compare nicely with is the Bandai Creations Mecha Godzilla. And I originally did a review for him, but my YouTube on my phone failed, so it never fully uploaded, so I will do a review on him. But he doesn't match up perfectly, but he size scales pretty nicely. Another size scale, let's do the Godzilla 2000 from Bandai Creations. So they're about the same size and height. This one's a little bit taller, but whatever. Anyway, so let's get into articulation for him. Going down. So for articulation, you get the basic head swivel, 360 degrees. Sorry, I'm kind of, I don't know, derping out. It's Monday. His arms can only rotate so far because of the fat legs. His legs can rotate 360 degrees. Sorry. But again, with mine, the vinyl is really squishy. I don't know if that's just with mine. So when I move it around, I kind of have to be careful not anything pops out. And I imagine the tail would have articulation, but the glue seal on my tail is not broken. And I don't really intend to break it. If it's going to break, it's going to break on its own. But yeah, the only reason I took the tag off of him is because it was constantly getting in the way. So I didn't cut it or anything. I just, kind of pulled it out. I imagine it shouldn't be too hard to put it back in if I ever wanted to, but I'm just probably going to keep the tag separate. And I might be getting other Japanese figures later, but for now this is just it. I definitely like it. I mean, it's really cool. They did a really good job on it. Certainly better than the Bandai Creations we get, because the stubby tails, but still, at least we get them. But these are certainly way better. They always do better with the Japanese ones. And that's why I'm probably going to get some more. But, yeah. Pretty much all I really had to say about him. Yeah. He's a really cool figure. He's also really common, so he's not hard to find. If you guys want to get one you guys yourself, I got mine on Amazon for really cheap. Well, cheap for buying it from Japan. It's around $20, and that including shipping. It's $8 for the main price, and then $20. If you really want it, I guess it's worth it. but that's really as cheap as they get on Amazon. I can't remember the store I bought him from on Amazon, but all I know is it took about 4 days for him to come. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But another thing I noticed is a lot of these figures from Japan are really overpriced on Amazon. I found a King Ghidorah for like $30 or $50, which is way, way above its worth for a 6-inch vinyl rubber figure. It's definitely not worth that. But you know, they're still cool, but they're not $30 cool. Well, yeah. That's pretty much it for him. I'll do the Mechagodzilla review either today or later. So, look out for that. Halo Rama signing off.